George Turnbull entered war without ceremony. He was not an officer, not a hero recorded in dispatches. He went as a tradesman. In the early 19th century, Napoleon's wars swept across Europe, drawing men from farms, villages, and workshops into Spain and Portugal. Armies needed horses as much as soldiers, and horses needed harness. George worked where the fighting passed through, among artillery teams and cavalry lines, repairing leather under pressure. A broken strap could cripple a gun team. A failed rein could kill a rider. He learned to work fast, to stitch by lantern light, to keep his head down when cannon fire came too close. At night, around campfires, men spoke carefully about the lives they had left behind. It was there that George met John Griffiths, Magnus Henderson, and David Davidson. None of them asked many questions. War made privacy a form of survival. Catherine sensed the change in George as the years passed. The restlessness that had driven him from Scotland hardened into endurance. The romance of war faded quickly. What remained was fatigue, loss, and routine. When orders finally came, sending units beyond Europe, George followed, not chasing glory, just moving forward, because stopping did not yet feel possible. The journey to India took months. Cold gave way to heat, mud to dust. George arrived in a land unlike anything he had known. Vast, crowded, and relentless. The army depended heavily on craftsmen here. Leather failed quickly in the climate. Harness rotted. Saddles cracked. George worked alongside local leather workers, watching their methods, learning how generations before him had adapted to heat and humidity. He learned new techniques, new treatments, new ways to make things last. But skill offered no protection from what he witnessed. Discipline was harsh. Punishment was public. Human lives were treated as expendable. One night, after violence that felt unnecessary and final, something in George shifted. War no longer felt temporary. It felt endless. He had left Scotland to escape grief. He had followed war to escape confinement. Now war followed him everywhere. When his contract ended in 1812, George made a quiet decision. He would leave military life behind. He boarded a ship bound for England, intending only distance and rest. But ships do not always end their journeys where they are meant to. When the southern coast of Africa rose from the sea, George Turnbull did not yet know it. But this land would offer something war never had: a choice.